Hey, so this is for the TikTok boss, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter prophets. Okay, and I say this all the time on my page. Jokes aside, I'm sorry. But sometimes God gives you a word for you to keep it to yourself. And I even made a YouTube video about this. It grieves the Holy Spirit how much everybody gets on social media because prophetic words are trending right now. And so when people are prophesying, when people are, because there are certain prophets that are famous right now who go and speak to different celebrities, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to get into that. Because prophecy is popular, everybody is using prophecy to gain a platform and to get money. It's going from prophets with a PH to prophets with an F. PROFITS. Money. And I'm going to say it. I want to say it kindly, but I'm going to say it the way I hear it. It's time to just shut up. Because a prophet's job is to speak when you are spoken to. And I see, it's this woman that I watch on YouTube. But I'm not going to say her name, but she posts prophetic words, okay? And she has a prophetic word every day. And if it's not every day, she has a word like maybe multiple times a day. But she never goes more than a day. She never goes a day without posting a prophetic word. And I just want to let you know, God should not be talking to you so much about other people that he's not talking to you about yourself. A prophet is the prophet of their own life before they're a prophet over anybody else's. You should not be getting on social media and trying to become a TikTok prophet to get profit and make money. There's a reason why I don't get up here and I with the word every day. There's a reason why I don't get up here saying this is what God told me every day. Because sometimes God will speak to you, and that's only for you. But some people are taking what God is saying to you for you and only you in your season, and you're preaching it as if it's doctrine. You're teaching it as if it's proper or not proper. You're teaching it as if it's applicable for everybody. Okay, God knows where you're at in your walk. He knows how your mind is. He knows what you're susceptible to falling into. He knows you. Okay, we need to understand that everybody don't need to hear that they're getting married tomorrow. They don't need to hear it every day either. Everybody don't need to hear, well, that person is coming to apologize, or these people are jealous of you. Everybody don't need to hear that, because that's what the Lord told you about your situation. And now you are invoking emotions inside of people who are going through the same thing you're going through. This is what it is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is manipulation and witchcraft. And I know you're not trying to do witchcraft, but hear me out. If you are getting on social media because God gave you a word that, hey, this person is talking about you at your job, and you get on social media and you prophesy that over a mass majority of your followers because you just know, well, I know somebody can relate to it, but God didn't tell you to tell it to everybody. You're about to invoke emotions in people because you know they can relate to it. So because they relate to it, they're going to blindly follow you. But you know good and well, deep down inside of you, that word was only for you. You don't just get up here and speak a prophetic word because you know that somebody else can agree, or somebody else will vouch, or somebody else is going through it too. I don't know who else is going through this, but if you don't know who else is going through it, then why are you talking about it? If you don't know who else is going through it, then why you get up here and say it? You understand what I mean? Because you know that you're going to get views from it. You're using God's name for views, and he's not pleased. He's not pleased. He's not pleased. We rebuke the enemy, and we rebuke whatever this spirit is that is allowing there to be so many itchy ears. It's not your fault that people's ears are itchy, but at the same time it is. Because you know people are itching for a word. You're getting up here and you're making everything a prophetic word. A lot of people also come from tarot, come from New Age spirituality. But I need you to understand, Buki, that when you come to this side, when you come to God, when you come to, the Holy Spirit and all this stuff, God is a God of order. You don't get up here and just say whatever comes to your mind because you feel like it. That's not how that works. God is a God of order. It ain't spirit speaking to you, so I'm just going to say what spirit is saying, and whoever can tap into this frequency of what I'm saying will tap into it. That ain't prophecy. Prophecy is direct, and it has a direct location in which it's going to hit. Prophecy has a direct location of who's going to receive it, because it's specifically for a group of people or a person. Prophecy is very specific. There's always detail in prophecy. Not these vague, well, whoever this resonates with, that's not prophecy. Go back to the drawing board and keep your mouth closed. Be quiet. Stop talking so much. Keep the word to yourself for a second. You're leading people astray because you want money. You're leading people astray because you want views. You're leading people astray because you want people to know that, well, I prophesied this. You ain't prophesied nothing. You looked at patterns that were happening in reality and you say, you know what? I know that somebody else in the world is going through what I'm going through. So let me just get on TikTok and get on Instagram and get on YouTube and just tell the whole world that I know what you're going through because I'm going through this and I know I ain't the only one. That's not prophecy. That's you. Prophecy is the spirit of God, not your experiences. You can minister, you can teach, but that ain't prophecy. Shalom.